Hello everyone, the question for today is what is the difference between primary key, composite key and foreign key. So let's take an example of this particular table. That's the student table with roll number, full name and phone number and with some data in it. Now here, since the roll number is unique, we can make it as a primary key, and also we know that every student has a roll number, so the roll number is a perfect fit for it to be a primary key. So what does the primary key do? It does not accept null values, and it allows only unique values. So now I would like to add another column to my students table, like a program column, where I get the information about which program the student chose. So I have roll number 1001 and program MBA for John Doe, roll number 1002 MBA for Mary Doe, and 1001 MCA for James Penny. So here if you see, the roll number is being duplicated and my primary key will fail here. So you might think, okay, let's take the program as the primary key. Can we do that? No, we cannot, because the primary key is duplicated as well, and the primary key does not allow duplicate. It allows only unique values, so we cannot use the roll number nor the program key. But what is the other way that we can fix this issue? Can we take a combination of the roll number and program column and make it unique so that it can become a primary key? Yes, we can do that. So a combination of 1001 and program MBA would be unique to roll number 1001 and program MCA, right? So whenever you have a primary key which is a combination of more than one particular column, it is called as a composite primary key or a composite key. So let's take an example, or let's see the difference between primary key and composite key. Primary key uniquely identifies each record in a database table by one column, whereas the composite key uniquely identifies each record in the database by a combination of two or more columns. So here, let's get to what is a difference between primary key and foreign key. Now we have our students table that we had in the before slide, and I would like to create a results table with this data. Here I want to make sure that the roll number is correct, whatever data that I'm entering into the results table. So what I do, I will refer it first to the student table and see if it exists here. So whenever you are referring the primary key, referring to a primary key of another table, your column here would become your foreign key. So what does this foreign key do? It would check for referential integrity. What does this referential integrity mean? Is there a relationship between the roll number here and to this roll number? Is there a relationship between table or results table and the students table, is what it's checking. And also the table which has the primary key is called as the parent table, and the table in which you have which you have your foreign key is called as the child table. So now let's look at what happens here. We are going to check if the roll number exists in the students table, and the roll number column it does, and then gets inserted. And if it exists in the roll number table column, it gets inserted. What about 1004? It does not exist, so it will not execute proper it will not execute. So this is how the primary key and the foreign key works. And let's look at what is the difference between the primary key and the foreign key. So the primary key generally focuses on the uniqueness of the column of the table, and then whereas the foreign key is generally used to build a relationship between the two tables, and the table allows only one primary key, and whereas the foreign key, a table can have more than one foreign key. And the primary key does not allow null values in foreign sorry the primary key does not allow null values, and the foreign key accept multiple null values. And primary key, it can identify the record uniquely in the database table, whereas the primary key is a field in the table that is a primary key in another table. In the primary key, the value cannot be removed from the parent table, whereas the value in foreign key, the value can be deleted from the child table. So I hope you understood the differences between the primary key, composite key, and the foreign key. Thank you for listening. Have a great day.